Good evening, and thank you for stepping into the File Playland. As always, I'm your File Player. I want to make this video regarding the Jets draft and how I felt overall. Um, um, it's right now. It's 6:30, 6:25 p.m. New York time. I'm safely assuming that the Jets are not going to trade into the back end of the seventh round, and even if they do, I'm comfortable giving my grade with the Jets. Um, the Jets addressed their offensive line early. As everybody else may know, Mekhi Becton was the pick at left tackle. They followed that in the second round by picking Denzel Mims, a first round talent receiver. Ashton Davis was their first pick in the third round, followed by Zuniga in the fourth round. They selected with their first pick Cameron Brown. No, actually that was their last pick in the fourth round. They actually got Lamichael Pirine, and then they ended up taking the quarterback from James Morgan. Um, they also selected the lineman Cameron Brown. They picked up a punter in the sixth round. This is all off the top of my head. Plus, I haven't slept. But I mean, a lot of these. Oh, and they also traded their last pick in the sixth round for a cornerback from the Colts. I mean, I know who he is. He's okay. He plays cornerback and he plays the safety positions too. They also got Bryce Hall, the cornerback from Virginia. Having said that, I was a little bit disappointed that they didn't address the wide receiver position a lot more. I think there was a lot of good players still available, like Juwan Jennings. I like KJ Hill, um, but I wanted a shifty receiver, um, and I think they had opportunities to pick one, and they didn't. Um, a lot of people in the videos that I made earlier were dissing me because I was kind of down at the fact that they picked a punter, even though I like the punter. Um, Man is his last name. I forgot his first. I think it's Blake Man, but whatever. I do like the punter, but I thought there was a better um, players on the board, and I thought there was more immediate needs to address, including receiver. Um, Kenny Willigus was still on the board too. They could have got another edge rusher. But having said all that, um, the I think that the punter pick stunk for me too because they ended up trading away their last pick or their second sixth round pick for a cornerback slash safety, and they already drafted two cornerbacks. Which I mean, I'm from the school you can have never have enough cornerbacks, but I also thought there was good cornerbacks that were still available. I think Dane Jackson from Pitt was still on the board. I like him a lot. Like I thought Dane Jackson's a little tough cornerback. He ended up getting picked in the seventh round. But in spite of all that, I give them a B plus for this draft. I think I'm a little bit more spited. It could be or a B minus for this draft. Um, Bordering on C plus because the amount of good receivers that were still on the board or that are still available even now. I mean, like I think a lot of these guys like they could get picked up in the undrafted market, but like Aaron Parker from Rhode Island, I think he's a nice little potential receiver. that they could probably try to pick up undrafted. But given that the players that were available to us and the ones that we ended up picking, yeah, I'm gonna give them a B minus, bordering more towards a C plus. Um, but that's a good thing though. I mean, I haven't had the Jets with any draft going above a C minus. Um, Last year's draft, the years before. I mean, like it's always been teetering. I mean, C minus is one of the good grades that I've given the Jets on any draft, and that might have been just because they've taken Darnold. But every Jets draft has pretty much stunk. Like it's always teetering on Fs and D minus. And I'm a tough grader, but a lot of people were bashing me today. I worked the whole evening. I work nights and plus the corona's kicking our butts, man. But like a lot of people were saying that I'm a hobo and I have no heart in the comment section. I mean, like, believe me, I'm not a hobo. People were saying that I ain't shower prior to making these videos. I'm in sleep attire. I don't give two hoots what I look like. In addition to being married, but I'm definitely no bum. Um, the that's the cribos. That I'm making these videos out of, not to show off, but I'm definitely no vagrant. But I mean, I hope a lot of the people that did watch my videos stick around and watch some of my other content. Like, I mean, I love New York sports, with the exception of the Yankees. But and I love the Giants and the Jets. So if you get a chance to ever come back, subscribe. Hopefully, I'm gonna keep doing Giants and Jets content, and Mets and Rangers, Knicks sometimes. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm gonna make my Giant assessment because they still have a few picks on the board. But with that, I'm out. I hope a lot of you guys stay safe in the midst of this coronavirus thing. And thank you for stepping into the Foul Playland. Peace.